When you're pulled over on Texas highways, troopers record your race on your ticket. It's required by law to show whether the Department of Public Safety is racially profiling.
But tonight, KXAN investigator Brian Collister uncovers troopers are not always following that law during traffic stops.
Robert and Shannon, DPS calls itself an elite and highly trained force. So how can troopers get something so obvious so wrong? A DPS trooper, siren blaring, coming up fast. He pulls over this driver for speeding last May. Pastor Gonzalez Sosa only speaks Spanish, tells the trooper he's from Mexico. But guess what race the trooper, who's Hispanic and also speaking Spanish, marks down on Sosa's ticket? White. The same thing happened to Sergio Raul Mejia when he got a ticket this May in Georgetown. The trooper reported Mejia as white.
Well, that's bad. I'm Hispanic. He was not supposed to fool white people.
You don't think he looked white?
No.
Both of you drinking?
In every traffic stop, state law requires peace officers determine the driver's race to the best of their ability and document it. The law is very clear. Race and ethnicity are treated the same. Troopers must pick from these categories, which include both white and Hispanic. But we've discovered examples of race recorded incorrectly after we poured through millions of DPS traffic citation records. Like these drivers seen on dashcam video, all Hispanic, including David Ramirez Bautista, speaking to a trooper who apparently doesn't understand Spanish. There's Antonio Tovar Mendez, Jose Luis Ramirez, and Jose Palacios Jr., all of them reported by DPS to the state as white.
There's something else going on here.
We showed the data to Professor Ranjana Natarajan, who directs the Civil Rights Clinic at the University of Texas School of Law. The professor says what we've uncovered reveals DPS racial profiling statistics are unreliable.
It's very disturbing because what it shows is that there either seems to be complete lack of training on the part of DPS officers and other law enforcement officers about how to report people's race, or that there's deliberate sort of, trying to not follow the policy.
And we also found this. The most common names of drivers stopped and recorded as white by DPS after Smith is Garcia, Martinez, Hernandez, Gonzalez, and Rodriguez. Nearly 2 million drivers with Hispanic names marked as white. One Rodriguez who's expressed concerns with DPS, State Senator Jose Rodriguez of El Paso.
Yeah, Rodriguez, Garcia, Martinez, Gonzalez, Lopez, Garza, Ramirez. You know, we've got to stop playing these kinds of games. People want to know, why are Hispanics being singled out? That's a simple question. And you can't go around saying, well, they're whites.
DPS statistics show it's pulled over an increasingly disproportionate number of Hispanic drivers over the years. And our investigation suggests that number may actually be much higher than what the agency is reporting.
There's got to be some explanation for that.
When Senator Rodriguez demanded an explanation, the DPS director, Stephen McCraw, sent this letter claiming troopers received additional training on the collection of racial profiling data, which emphasized the importance of accurately reporting the race and ethnicity.
Brian Collister, I'm with KXAN. How are you?
DPS declined when we asked to interview McCraw, so we caught up with him at a meeting of the state's Public Safety Commission, which oversees DPS.
Your point could be valid.
McCraw blames a flaw in their computer system, but acknowledges it's up to his troopers to accurately report race.
So, with the troopers making the determination, why are still so many being put down as white?
Why? I don't know that is. We need to look at the data. If it is, it is. We'll make adjustments. I don't doubt that there may be mistakes made on occasion, but I don't know the details of that until I see the data and I sit down with my experts. I'd like to see how wrong we are.
Now, because of our investigation, DPS tells us it will enhance the precision of this important reporting requirement. They're also exploring possible fixes to their computer system. Now, we put DPS's full statement and the entire interview with the director on our website for everyone to look at.
Brian, you mentioned that computer flaw. Did you ever see any white people marked down incorrectly?
We did look for that. Didn't find a single example.
Very interesting, Brian. Thank you very much. Online now at KXAN.com, our special web feature. Check out video extras from police dash cameras so you can see the traffic stops for yourself. Plus, photos of minorities wrongly ticketed as white. And our illustrative data element showing just how many drivers are wrapped up in this problem. It's all in this story in the investigative section of KXAN.com. Then join us on air for KXAN News Sunday after the game when our investigation continues. What we found statewide is spilling into city police departments, including Austin.
If you can't tell the difference between a black, a white, Hispanic, and an Asian, a male and a female, you probably shouldn't be a cop.
How the police chief is taking action after our discovery. And remember, if you have something you want us to investigate, email us at report@kxan.com.